game has changed since Relativity for me, 92, that's when I got signed, 1992. And man, at that point, I don't think the whole world was aware of hip hop. The whole world wasn't aware, and hip hop was just such a special event, a special culture, a special experience. It was the underground, the voice of the underground. Basically, I would be able to go up if I had a fresh record, and go up to a DJ who might be mixing on the late night on the radio, and he'd be able to take that record if he liked it and play it. Fast forward to 2007, you got playlists, you got mix show DJs that gotta play something off the playlist, you got Pro Tools, you got just the internet, which has, you know, changed definitely what listeners do with music, man. Because like now, one of my homies just was talking to me about it. We used to, because you had a tape, you would have to listen to mostly every song on the album. You wouldn't fast forward too much over stuff. But then even with CDs, you was able to skip over it. Now, it's like, okay, I like these 2 songs, so that's what I'm gonna download. And I don't feel like the hip hop is as overall is as potent as it used to be. It used to be so potent, like where it would just affect not only our lives but the way we thought and spoke, and it would do it in a way that was like very progressive. It would like make us grow as individuals. When we was rocking the beads or the medallions, and I was learning about the Bible through KRS-One. I learned about who Minister Farrakhan was through Public Enemy. NWA seen Fuck the Police. It was a reason behind it. So, you know, the spirit of that music, yeah, I don't feel that. And the game has changed a lot. And I don't want to say it's all negative either. Some of it is, you know, some good things. Like you go around the world, people appreciate hip hop. Hip hop is getting to levels in economically that it never reached. Hip hop artists are being able to expand and go out and do other great things. But you know, at the end of the day, the truth always will come to light. So if you're good in hip hop or whatever, and it's real, it's gonna shine. I think some of the things that irk me the most about the game to me is just like people that participate, the majority of the people just feel like, I don't think they really have the love for the music, the love for the art form, or even the talent to do it. You know, it's just like, hey, this is my hustle now, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start rapping. And it's bad because anybody can rap now. So, and they can make anybody a star when everybody ain't a star. You know, and like point blank, it just becomes like redundant how everybody starts saying the same things and doing the same things in their songs and videos. Wow, what I loved about hip hop was the fact that, you know, you could get what Chicago was about through the Chicago cats. You could get what the West Coast was about through the West Coast cats. You could get what New York was about through New York. You could get what the South was about, whether it was Atlanta or Houston, through what they was about. Now, you know, I feel like, you know, cats imitate other cats from other regions where we ain't getting that same tribal way that we used to bring with the culture. And hey, I feel like, man, at a certain point, I definitely stopped complaining about hip hop. That's after I used to love her, part 1, 2, and 3. I was like, hey, I said what I can say about it. I'm just gonna make the music that I feel is potent and make the music that I want to hear. The golden era of hip hop, I feel like 88 definitely was the start of that. And I think it was some parts in the early 90s that still captured that too, you know, because Tribe Called Quest came out in 89, and I think they dropped, they came 89, 90, and then they dropped another album in 91. And there was a lot of talented people just coming out during that time. So from 88 to about 93 to me was really a pure golden era in hip hop. And I mean, Big Daddy Kane was one of the reasons I started rapping. I can go down the whole list, but y'all probably know all the greats, from KRS to NWA to Big Daddy to Rakim to Cool G Rap. I mean, there was dudes that people don't even name, like Special Ed, that was just like classic dudes, man. The dude, some of the rhymes he was kicking was just like so good, man. So, I mean, I definitely feel that we will never achieve that era again. And I think, you know, it also has to do with the times too. Like I said, man, we in a high-tech time where people communicate a lot with two ways, and you know, just like meaning this lack of like kind of contact, with voice-to-voice contact and spirit-to-spirit. It's just a new time. Even, you know, you could look at it. I was sitting out where I don't even want to say a stunt, like it's a stunt, but you know, I was sitting next to this former basketball player, next to Pat Ewing at this basketball game. And I was like, yo, you feel like the league's like, is the league? I said, you feel like the league still got players that really desire to play? He's like, nah, a lot of cats is about the money. And he said, it's still something that love the game, but you know, it's a whole new motivation. And I feel like that's, you know, it translates over hip hop, sports, and a lot of sports, not all sports. Hip hop, sports, some of the movie industries, like we looking for quality, man, and we need quality, and quality is hard to come by. But you get it in certain things, and you know, I keep looking at the bright sides of things, you know.